Hey everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So, on today's episode, I am pulling up the summer plants, such as the cucumbers, the zucchini, the squash, and the green beans. This is pre-recorded, so y'all don't come for me in the comments because it's still in July, but this probably won't come out until August. So, I'm going to pull them up. We're going to weed the area, and then we're going to plant in over the next 3 weeks our butternut squash and our spaghetti squash, and then we're going to plant in our Brussels sprouts, and then we'll plant in our broccoli. Those are the things we're doing over the winter. So if that is something that interests you, let's go ahead and roll that intro.
I'm coming home.
All right, so we're dual purposing it. So I'm pulling up plants. Mom is getting the tomatoes going. So let's go. So y'all, when I tell you it was so hot and I was pulling out the green beans, and as I'm pulling out the green beans, I'm noticing that they still had some of the beans on them. So I made sure not to waste those. The cucumbers, I'm telling you, they were long and dead. So I just pulled those up, but I got the worst rash on my arm from pulling up these darn cucumbers. But we are putting cabbage and Brussels sprouts there, so they have got to come up fast. Yo, it is so hot. I can't even leave the camera out there to shoot for too long because it's getting overheated. But we've gotten the cucumber area pulled and the green bean pulled. Thank you. Mom had gotten a bunch of tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
And cherries. We had a couple more of the green, and okra, a lot of okra.
Squash.
Couple squashes, and the last of the green beans. This is the last of the squash because that's my next thing, is to pull those up. But this is going to be a real short video, so once everything is pulled up, I'll walk you through and let you know what I'm planting. I won't be planting them today, but I'll walk you through the garden and let you know what we're going to plant and when we're going to plant them, and then wrap this video up. So let me rest in the shade with some water. I look a little sunburnt. Well, I guess that's just the shade. I don't know. But I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, now on to the zucchini and squashes. So let me tell you how amazing these plants produced, but the roots were definitely not that long, unless I just pulled and the rest of the roots are underneath the ground, which probably could have happened. But we are putting our winter squashes here, our spaghetti squash and our butternut, and I think I've decided that I'm going to do a couple acorn squashes. So excited that I was able to pull everything up. I'm going to get it cleaned up, blown, and get it ready. Look at how beautiful. Ooh-wee. All right, so we've gotten it pulled up. Now, in this area right here, this is where the green beans were, and I'm giving the Chinese noodle beans probably maybe one more week. Then they'll be pulled, the trellis will be pulled, and I'm putting the broccoli back here. Mom, sister, they are broccoli fiends, so I need to get broccoli going. But broccoli is anywhere from 55 to 80 days, so I have a couple weeks before I really have to get that in. And then our tomatoes, they looking kind of dead, but they're still producing a lot. I mean, a lot. Peppers are looking good, but this is where the cucumbers and stuff was, right behind me. And then this one right here, probably September, I'm going to, like this right here, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do some cabbages, try some cabbages. And then where the trellis is, the trellis will be pulled up. I'm going to do some Brussels sprouts there. And then we'll walk through, because the eggplants have a little bit longer. Eggplants have not done good this year. The okra did really good. Those will stay a little bit longer. But then where all the zucchini and squash was, we'll be putting spaghetti and butternut squash. I may do acorn squash. We didn't really have them last year, so I don't really know how they taste. But I may grow some to sell. Because we do have the pumpkins that are on the other side of the property. But yes, so a lot of work. This is the shorter video today. It's shorter in YouTube standard, but it took us long, and it's hot. It's hot, y'all. So make sure that you are following me on Instagram, because I'll post when we get all the plants in. I'm gonna make it look a little bit prettier. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you're liking and subscribing, and go ahead and click the bell icon so you know that anytime that new content drops to the channel. And share my videos on social media to like-minded people, because it does help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. And while you're there, follow us on social media if you're not. We're on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and Threads at Ormsby Farm. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by the garden. Be blessed, y'all.
I'm coming home.